What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about Will Riley's college recruitment. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Will Riley's a 4-star 6'8" from Pennsylvania. He's ranked 24 by ESPN and 22 by 24/7 Sports. I look at him as one of the best scorers in the 2025 class, and he has been going crazy in the Nike EYBL. As of right now, he's averaging 21.9 points, which is ranked 5th. If he keeps balling the way he is this summer, he'll move up in the rankings and be a 5-star prospect. I can see him being a top 10 or 15 prospect. He's a long athletic player who's a 3-level scorer. He plays with great pace and he knows how to get to his spots. He can break down defenders and knock down shots. He's a great catch and shooter, and he can get to the rim. He has elite footwork and body control. It's hard for defenders to play defense on him because you might think you have him contained, but he'll use his elite footwork to make shots. It seems like his go-to move to create his own shots using a spin move, and once he does this, he's good at creating ways to make shots. He can either hit a fadeaway jump shot, up and unders, or he can just get to the rim for an easy layup or dunk. As soon as I see some of his highlights in some of his games, that's the first thing I noticed about him, is that he has some elite footwork, and the spin move he always does is a big part of his bag. Colleges will love to have a player like him on their team. He's a gifted scorer who can do everything you need a player to do on the offense at a high level. He's down to his top 5, which includes Kentucky, Arizona, Arkansas, Alabama, and the NBL. He had a top 10 list in March, but he decided to cut it down to 5, and he would start taking visits in June. This was his reason for doing this. That's my plan for now. It's easier to have my list down to 5 schools. It's a lot less stressful, especially when it comes down to talking to all the coaches, but it's still a really hard decision. Finding the right college is important to him, and cutting down his list was a good idea. He described what he's looking for in a college, saying this: "I don't want to be put in positions I'm not used to. I can always adjust to that, but it'll just be better to get put in the right spots and the right scenarios. Also, a coach that sees my potential and knows where I want to get to. I have goals in mind. I talk to him about my goals, and hopefully they can help me get there." So he wants to go to a college who has a great coach that will put him in the best position to reach his goals. He already took a visit to Arizona, and his Kentucky visit set for June 4th to June 6th. Will Riley already likes Coach Pope's offense, saying this: "I watched their games from BYU. It's like a video game with them. They shoot a lot of jump shots, a lot of threes, and I like that. It fits very well because I'm a very good transition player. I can catch and shoot very well, and I can play off the dribble." So this is a good sign for Kentucky fans that he likes the offense that Coach Pope runs, and they secured a visit. People have been saying Kentucky won't be able to get top prospects to come since Coach Cal left, but as of right now, everything's looking good. Coach Pope has quietly been reaching out to a lot of top prospects in hopes that he will land someone, and I believe he will shock a lot of people and have one of the top recruiting classes for the 2025 class. That's my bold prediction. Will Riley's considering reclassifying to the 2024 class. At a recent Nike EYBL session, he said this: "I'm still deciding on whether I'm staying in 2025 or if I'll reclassify to 2024. I just don't know yet." So he's about to take a visit to Kentucky in about a week, and he's thinking about reclassifying to the 2024 class. So can we see a scenario that Will Riley will be playing for Kentucky this season? I think Coach Pope has 2 scholarship spots available, so he could bring in another freshman. That would be a big splash move for Kentucky. Will Riley says he's going to decide if he's going to reclassify or not in the middle of June or at the end of June. He wants to take all his visits and weigh all his options. Arkansas already has a bunch of stars in their 2024 class, so it'd be crazy if he reclassified and went there. Coach Cal still needs some players to fill some roster spots. Will Riley will also take a visit to Arkansas sometime in June, but official date has not been set. But I give Kentucky the slight advantage since he's visited them first. I feel like he's going to come down to Arkansas or Kentucky. Only way I see him going to Alabama or Arizona if he's getting a big NIL deal. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? So we might see a battle between Coach Pope and Coach Cal for this prospect, or Will Riley could shock everyone and just go to Australia and play for the NBL, but I feel like he won't do that and end up picking a college, but we'll see what happens. Kentucky fans, how do y'all feel about Will Riley visiting? Do you think he will commit? Drop a like on the video and sub to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post. I have more college recruitment videos on the way, so you don't want to miss out on that. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.